Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We interrupt your regular programming to bring you a special report on the ongoing Pathogen pandemic that has gripped our world. As the outbreak continues to devastate our cities and communities, tonight, we turn our attention to a critical development, the identification of Patient Zero.
Thanks, Norman. I'm here at the heart of the epidemic, where a dedicated team of scientists has been working tirelessly to trace the origins of this nightmare. After weeks of relentless investigation, they've finally made a breakthrough. The virus, originally believed to have started in our furry friends, indeed has its roots in pets. It has a mysterious gestation period of 3 days, leaving its host completely asymptomatic until it progresses into a rabies-like condition. Doctor, tell us more.
This is unlike any virus we've seen before. Its ability to remain dormant for days, followed by its aggressive and erratic symptoms, has left us baffled. However, through rigorous genetic analysis, we have identified the individual known as Patient Zero. Patient Zero was a veterinarian who had close contact with infected pets. She unknowingly became a carrier of the virus and, tragically, passed it on to humans.
As the outbreak continues to spread, the world has plunged into chaos, and authorities are struggling to maintain order.
And amidst the chaos, a new and chilling element has emerged. A doomsday cult calling themselves the Doom Watchers. These fanatics claim that this is a zombie apocalypse and is a sign of the end times. The cult preaches that the virus is a divine punishment for humanity's sins and that only their members will be saved when the apocalypse reaches its climax. As our world grapples with the unimaginable horrors of this pathogen, we now know the origins of this deadly virus. But equally concerning is the rise of the Doom Watchers cult, who see this nightmare as a prophecy fulfilled. Our thoughts and prayers go out to those affected by this devastating event, and we will continue to bring you updates as the situation unfolds.
That turned into a street battle. This was a confrontation months in the making. Grenade exploding during a firefight in Bangkok between Thai police and anti-government protesters.
Whoever might be out there listening, my name is Sarah, and I don't know where else to turn. My brother, Alex, he's been missing since this whole nightmare began. You know, this necro-rage virus. I don't even know if he's still out there. Alex is everything to me. We've been through everything together. He's the reason I'm still fighting. He's out there somewhere, I know it. We always promise to look out for each other. If anyone has seen him, heard from him, anything, please let me know. We used to have a place we'd go to when we needed to escape reality. Maybe he's there. It's not far from here, but I'm scared to go alone. I won't give up on him. He's not just my brother, he's my best friend. And I can't bear the thought of losing him to this virus. I don't know what to do, but I won't stop looking until I find him. He's my family, and family is everything. If anyone knows anything, please reach out. I'm broadcasting on ACV radio. Just please, help me bring my brother back. We're all we've got left in this world.
Jane, it's me. I just wanted to tell you I love you. I'm stuck in this building in Paris. There's blood everywhere. I just wanted to tell you I love you.
Damien, you have to come right away. Please, right away. Chris has gone crazy. He jumped on me, hit me, and bit me. I managed to lock myself in the room, but I'm so scared. You have to come over, please. Damien, please.
Good evening. Our world continues to grapple with the relentless onslaught of the necrorage pathogen, and now a new crisis is emerging on the horizon. The breakdown of global supply chains has triggered a wave of looting and civil unrest.
Thank you, Nessa. I'm here in the midst of an escalating crisis. The breakdown of supply chains has led to severe shortages of essential goods and necessities. This has pushed desperate individuals to the brink. As we can see behind me, looters have taken to the streets, pillaging stores and creating a state of anarchy. With no end in sight for the pandemic, it's becoming increasingly difficult for authorities to maintain order.
The breakdown of supply chains due to the Necroage pathogen has ignited a powder keg of civil unrest. The fear and uncertainty surrounding the virus, coupled with the scarcity of essential goods, have driven people to desperate measures. This lawlessness not only endangers lives, but also significantly contributes to the spread of the virus. Large gatherings and close contact between looters create the ideal conditions for the virus to proliferate.
The looting and civil unrest we're witnessing are not only endangering public safety, but also exacerbating the pandemic. When people gather in close proximity, they are at a higher risk of contracting the virus from one another. Hospitals are overwhelmed and healthcare workers are stretched thin, making it even more challenging to respond effectively to the growing number of infections. It's imperative that we find a way to address this issue to prevent further loss of life.
As our world faces the dual threat of the Necroage pathogen and the collapse of supply chains, it is crucial that we find solutions to restore order and ensure the continued availability of essential goods. The looting and civil unrest only worsen an already dire situation.
This is the journal of Emily White, Chief Medical Officer at the Bannoy Prison Hospital. A few hours ago, one of our outside food suppliers attacked and bit 2 of the guards. The man was delirious, violent, and unresponsive, so I had him put in restraints and ran some tests. The symptoms indicate Kuru, a type of spongiform encephalopathy that is endemic to the native population here. It's a prion disease like mad cow, and is spread by the practice of cannibalism and the consumption of human brains. I'm keeping him and the guards who were bitten under close observation. One of the guards being held for observation attacked an orderly and another guard and was unfortunately shot to death. A taser had no effect on him whatsoever. I'm doing a preliminary autopsy as I record this, and so far what I have found confirms my earlier suspicion. His brain displays advanced symptoms of spongiform encephalopathy. This is astounding, because usually it takes years for Kuru to progress to this stage. The incubation period seems rapidly accelerated. Looking at the cerebellum, I'm finding advanced vacuolization in the... Oh my God! He's alive! He's still alive! How is this possible? Oh my God, I pronounced him dead. Oh, Christ, he had no vital signs whatsoever. God! The infection has spread rapidly throughout the prison population. The speed of transmission is breathtaking. Once the first cases emerged among them, the prisoners began to riot. The guards are trying to keep order, but the chaos is spreading. One of the prisoners is helping me with my research. His name is Kevin, and he's been extremely useful as I've been trying to find some sort of temporary drug treatment to slow the effects of this devastating disease. Tetracycline seems to stall the infection, but for how long, I don't know. We've barricaded ourselves in a laboratory as I await evacuation. I'm in contact with my husband, who assures me that a rescue helicopter is on its way.
Dr. White, gather your things. We're not safe here. We need to move.
No. Somehow one of the infected got inside and bit me. I was sure I locked the door behind us. Luckily, Kevin killed him before he could do more damage. But now I'm infected. This disease is obviously transmitted by blood and saliva, and there is no cure for Kuru. There is clearly no cure for this. I can no longer be evacuated from here, as I carry the pathogen inside myself now. It's just too dangerous. I will continue my research as long as I'm able. From what I can tell, everyone infected also has blood markers that indicate HIV. I don't understand the connection, or even if there is one.
Dr. White, are you alright? Maybe you should lie down.
No, I'm all right, Kevin. I need to keep working, as long as I possibly can. I'm running low on tetracycline, and it's much too dangerous to venture into the other parts of the hospital now, as the corridors are teeming with the infected. Oh, thank God for Kevin's help. Ugh. I'm trying to stay lucid long enough to document the symptoms for other researchers who may find these notes. Oh, my gait is becoming increasingly unsteady and I'm suffering from ataxia. Oh, tremors are racking my body. Oh, my head is throbbing and... Oh, God. Oh, Ryder. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry.
2006. Interviewing Ryder White, a colonel in the Australian Defence Force. I need to ask you some questions, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
Are you prepared to follow any and all orders from your commanding officer?
Of course, sir.
Are you prepared to kill the enemy without hesitation?
Yes, sir.
If necessary for the greater good, are you prepared to kill civilians?
Yes, sir.
Are you prepared to kill this enlisted man?
Yes, sir.
This fellow officer?
Yes, sir.
This young girl?
Yes, sir.
Will you kill this woman?
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
You think he won't push the button because of her?
He hesitated, which is why he was reassigned to Banoi.
So who is she?
His wife.
Can we get her to the island?
She is already there.
Emily, are you there?
Ryder?
Oh, thank God you're all right. I'll meet you on the carrier soon, doll.
I don't think so.
What are you saying? What's going on, Emily?
I was bitten. One of my patients. It happened so fast.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's no help for me now. The infection is spreading and soon...
Don't say that. No, I'm sure we
can't. I radioed the helicopter and told them to stay away. Save yourself, Ryder. I'm already gone. I love you.
Colonel, the carrier's just ahead. You listen to me, Emily. I am not leaving you behind.
Ryder.
We're heading back. You hear me? To the prison. Now! That's an order. Yes,
sir. I radioed the rescue helicopter and told them to leave me here. The disease is taking control of me and soon... soon... Oh, God. Oh, I told Ryder to stay away, but he's so stubborn. He has to stay away. I don't want him to see me like this. I want him to remember me the way I was, not like this. Ryder, if you find this, I'm sorry. Tell Kate and Pam that Mommy loves them. Oh God. Oh.
This is Lance Corporal Andrew Meisner of the BDF. My unit has been deployed to Moresby, and I'm keeping this live journal as record of what's going on here. A plague of some sort has ravaged the population, turning many of the citizens into violent psychotics. Rascal gangs have taken advantage of the pandemonium to take whatever they can. We've been ordered to eliminate any civilians who threaten our mission. I saw what happened in Iraq to the soldiers at Abu Ghraib. I do not intend to take the fall for the failings of my superior officers. I'm I'm leaving these recordings as evidence in the event of a future military tribunal. Shit. Are we under fire? Get to cover! Get to cover! Finally, we get to see some action. They say it's some sort of disease, but I've never seen anything like it. The city is in chaos, and police are nowhere to be found. The infected are like rabid dogs, attacking anyone they see. A woman leapt onto Private Mallory and tore out his bloody throat. I looked into her eyes, and I didn't see anything the least bit human. We have no choice but to kill them. Men, women, children. By the hundreds. We're trapped in a storefront, and they're trying to get in. From the rear. Kill them! Kill them! Our mission is to blow the main bridge that connects to the slums and prevent the infection from spreading all over the island. But half the squad has been wounded or bitten by these bloody maniacs. Rascal gangs are stalking us, and our medic was shot in the head while tending to Captain Jackson. Our only chance now is to cross the bridge and blow it up behind us. What the hell is happening here? I had to kill a little boy this morning. He couldn't have been older than 10. I put 15 rounds into him, and he kept coming.
On the move!
Shit, looks like we're moving out. I can't believe we have to go out there again. I had to execute Captain Jackson. I found him feasting on a bloody corpse. He was crouched in the street like an animal. His face was covered in blood. When he looked up at me, I knew he had no fucking idea who I was. He growled at me and bared his teeth, and I shot him right in the bloody head. It's the only way to put these poor bastards down. I didn't want to just leave him in the street like that. Jesus Christ, we have to finish what we started here. We have to blow that bloody breach. Everyone's dead. The whole unit. Wasn't even the infected. Bloody rascal gang. They took everything. Bastards didn't even kill me. They just left me here to bleed out in the street. Oh, this disease is gonna spread. There's no stopping it now. Not unless they nuke the whole bloody island. I've got to crawl away from here before the infected find me. Oh shit, one of them sees me. Oh Christ, more of them. Oh my God! Oh,
We continue to delve into the disturbing details surrounding the necroage pathogen, a virus that has plunged our world into chaos. Today, we explore the harrowing symptoms and behaviors associated with this mysterious and deadly affliction.
Thank you, Cameron. In the quest to understand the necroage pathogen, scientists are now piecing together the complex nature of this virus. Infected individuals show a progression of symptoms, and it appears there's a fascinating interplay between a viral and fungal component. When someone is infected with the necroage pathogen, they initially experience extreme violence and aggression. The virus is primarily transmitted through bodily contact. As the infection advances, the individual appears to enter a state resembling death. What's most intriguing is that this death-like state is only temporary. After several hours, the infected person revives, entering what can only be described as full rage mode. During this stage, they exhibit increased strength and resilience compared to uninfected individuals. It takes more effort to subdue them, but it is possible. However, there's a critical twist to this progression. If an infected individual is not dealt with by a shot to the head, they revive a third time. In this final stage, they become more sluggish and lose the speed they had previously. This third stage seems to be influenced by a fungal infection that works in conjunction with the viral component. It appears that this fungal element only takes full control of the individual's body once their brain function has ceased and they have died. Once the fungus takes control, the individual becomes a vessel for the spread of the infection. The fungal portion of the virus can also infect other dead bodies or animals in the vicinity, transforming them into carriers.
As we continue to unravel the mysteries of the Necrorage pathogen, the scientific community is working tirelessly to find ways to combat this complex virus. It's becoming increasingly clear that proper disposal of the infected is essential to prevent further spread, as the fungal component can overtake the bodies of the deceased. Thank you for listening. This was Cameron Cruz. This has been a BBC News report. Stay tuned for more on this new illness. Thank you and good night.